It was as if she had a secret she wanted to share with me alone. I have always loved new moons and dawns. They're both about starting over, new beginnings. That's how it was one bright dawn under a new moon, when in the crook of an old tree, I discovered the future. So comfortable in his world, he seemed to consider the entire universe his playground, filled with wonders. But there were dangers as well. Watching her, I suddenly knew I was watching every mother, my mother even, scanning the bush for any and every threat. Still, I worried every time he left the safety of his tree to go out into the wild world. But I could not teach him. That was his mother's work. Every day is a mixture of affection and learning. This is not just play. It's learning to hunt. To survive, he must become an athlete. He must also learn patience. When it's time for his mother to leave, he seeks out a safe hollow and stays there. Sometimes she's gone all day. Usually, when his mother left, it was to hunt. But on this day, it was to patrol her territory. Tree marking announces her presence. These are serious boundaries, and with the new cub, they're especially important to warn away competing females. Her territory covers 25 square miles. Some, however, take little notice of such boundaries. Lions ruthlessly kill any competitors. Sometimes a leopard's best defense is magic. 1 minute there, and then... Some animals never lack for company. Others have more solitary childhoods. When I consider it, the cub's secluded life reminded me of my son, who grew up with us in the wild. Like the cub, he played alone, but shared his world with wild and sometimes dangerous creatures, some more dangerous than others. The snake eagle, like a wise sentinel, had seen it all before. The quest for food, life amid danger, the return to the tree of life. The white tip of his mother's tail was like a banner. It always led to adventure. While the cub grew up, the mother would have to be patient. When you're small, you think the hard part of growing up is the physical part, the effort it takes. But I remember as I got older, the really hard part had to do with confidence, and that always seemed impossibly out of reach. In the Serengeti, time is a witness to all change, all progress. The snake eagle had witnessed most of the cubs growing up. He'd been his companion from afar, a source of wonder. At a year old, the cub had visited every part of his mother's world and was familiar with all its creatures. The snake eagle knew, however, that there was much more, that there was a world beyond the mother's territory. Yes, there was a great deal more. This is the plain where man first walked.